Hi all, welcome back. Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, basically I've started working on the delivery platform ship. So to give you a little idea here, and the reason I didn't do this on camera is because there was a lot of adding, subtracting, and trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. So the starter for this ship is actually this 3x3 block here. You see you have the 1, 2, and 3. I added 2 rows to the front and a row to either side to protect the core as much as possible. The cockpit is sitting on top of the core because if they destroy the cockpit, then the rest of the ship doesn't matter anyway. There's a couple of engines in here. All of these, I haven't decided if they're going to be placeholders yet or not. This fuel cell is actually a placeholder. We've got 2 generators on it because this is going to be a fairly large ship when it's done. It's actually going to be big enough to walk around in. So what I wanted to do was, all of this will be hidden. You've got the 2 generators. There's 2 RCS units mounted behind the cockpit in line. So my pivot point is going to be here. This is not a ship that is being designed for maneuverability. It's being designed to carry cargo, and it will carry a lot of cargo. That's the idea, at least. I am not planning on putting a crafting station on this ship, but it will have an oxygen station. It will also have 4, I believe. I'm designing it for. I think I'm designing it around 4 oxygen tank sets. So we'll be able to go do a lot of stuff with this thing. But basically, I'm building a bulk cargo trader. That's whoops. Actually, I want it to increase my oxygen, not necessarily my health. It would be nice. So yeah, one of the things that I am planning to do with this thing, and the reason I brought you in on it at this point is because I'm about to fire it up for the first time, and I thought it would be kind of entertaining to see what's going on. The landing gear, as you see here, is because I'm going to stand this thing vertical to finish the rest of the build. This is going to be a launch platform piece, so this whole thing will be a needle-style rocket that'll be pointed straight up towards the sky. I think I am going to come back and fix this. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back and fix this. That's kind of irritating. It looks cool from, from orbit, but it doesn't look so good here. So, and we have a little bit of lift. Let's see here. Okay, that is more lift than I want to be dealing with at this point. There we go. So what we're going to do is try and get this thing. Alright. So this is where the fun comes in, because now what I have to do is... I don't have enough lift. That's hilarious. Okay, so let's see if we can skim this thing across the ground carefully. There we go. It doesn't look like I have enough top level thrust to get me where I need to go. So what we're gonna do is, while we're sitting here, yeah, see, it's just drifting backwards. Oh, that's gonna get confusing quickly. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Come on. You can do it. See, this is what I don't like about the camera, is that you can't lock it into a position, and what I would like to be able to do is to lock my camera angle so that I can do what I want. Alright, so, you know what? Yeah, see, this thing is going to be a beast to handle when it is done. And part of it I know is because I'm doing this in the underground subterranean area. If I wasn't doing this in the subterranean area, it wouldn't be so bad. It's because of the whole thing trying to drift because of the... Oh, come on. Yeah, see, the whole thing is trying to... It's because it's trying to drift. So what happens if I turn it off? It's not going to stand up. Okay. So what we need to do is actually get out. And I may need to go build this on the surface, which is what I thought was probably going to happen anyway, but no, I guess it didn't take any damage. It looked like it had taken damage. Alright, so we're going to go build this thing up on the large platform upstairs. And while I get this beast out of here, I'm going to do a cut, and we will be right back, folks. And welcome back. Okay, so I've gotten a little bit done on what I was trying to achieve. Like I said, I wanted it big enough to walk around in. Because of the way that the game works, it does not like me trying to stack this thing on its butt. So what I'm going to do is build most of the main body then, the actual lifting body, out, and then we will put the rest of the landing gear on, as well as the other thrusters. This will be closed off, but I do want it big enough to walk around in, and I did want to try excuse me, I did want to try a small experiment, and I want to see how this works. But the ship is going to be much, much larger than this. I'm going to add a second row of tile in here to cover the core from inside. I will leave the core itself exposed so that if it does take damage, I can, while I'm walking around inside, I can repair the core from inside the ship. And then there will be another row of tile added to this, or another row of block, I should say, added to this below it, and that'll be where the floor connects. So this will be just basically a giant tube to walk in and around. And what I'm also going to do is open up probably this block here so that I can get in and out of the cockpit from inside the ship. So I need to go make a bunch more blocks, and while those are crafting, I'm going to do a cut. So yeah, be right back, folks. Alright, welcome back all, and yeah, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and made some blocks. I've also turned her up on her vertical, so as you can see we are able to stand under our own weight. The power system will be coming out here shortly. I've also made a replacement for that. So one of the things I need to do now is I need to add a few more blocks in here. Okay, come on. Alright, so this is basically the, I guess you'd say, floor for where we need to be, right? Let's get those out. We are going to put this in. I actually need to flip that thing. Alright. So now we have that. Can we do it like this? Did that work? Yes? Awesome. Oh, it looks like they changed the way the doors work. Doors now sit on the face of the block and no longer in the middle of the block for these. That's kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a small ramp here. Now that we have, because we've got some of the new, like the stairs. So I'm thinking I'll actually cut in here and have just one small stair area coming in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because there are the steep stairs now. And since that would be there, yeah, I think the stairs will work really well, actually. Take that block out of each of these. Oop, have to reload. Okay. And then you'll have your utilities and things inside the ship. There will be more padding, like there will be more edging done. This will actually come out another row, I think. Show you really quick. Whoops, no, that's not where I want it. So yeah, like I said, I am still a little under the weather, so I apologize, everybody. So what we'll do is on both sides, we're going to go another one like this. And this is mainly because I don't want the ship running into a risk of being destroyed, because we're going to have the power cores inside the ship. Alright, so, oops, that looks like that one went a little too far. So we'll have to, when we'll get this thing into orbit, and we'll do some fine tuning on it. But for the most part, this is the general idea. So let's go ahead and let's flip this one. And we're going to do the additional wall here as well. And the reason, like I said, the reason I'm doing this is because what we're going to have internally, let me see, I don't know if this will work or not. I've not tried this before, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, it was worth a try. I was hoping we'd be able to put in a small conveyor system by using the lifts. But, oh, okay, that's fine. What we will do then is we are going to go ahead and put this beast in. There we go. Actually, I think I want that on the wall here. Yeah, I want that on the wall. And then we're going to have our oxygen system. Alright, so now, I was actually thinking about putting the oxygen tanks over here, but I think that's what I'm going to do with the power. Actually, you know what? I may just do a wall of power on this side. And just say, heck with it. Alright, so we are going to do 1 power, 2 power. Do I want to put them on both sides? If I put it on the other side, will I be able to get through here? Can I walk through? Oh, I can walk through that? Okay, perfect. So, yeah, now we'll go take off the one external power, because we really don't want that being blown up by accident. Accidentally on purpose, right? There we go. And now that we have that, we can go ahead and... I was going to do the round it on those, but you know what? I kind of like the look of this better. That might just be me, but hey, it's my ship. I can build it the way I want. Excuse me. Okay, so we actually now have the basics for the ship. And then in order to get into the cockpit, we will need to remove, I think it is, oops, wrong weapon. Alright. Should be these blocks here. So I can now get into the small vessel from here. I can repair the core from here when I am on the planet side. And we will put power in these things. One of the things that I did do is also to add the other 2 main thrusters for the lift under the body. Alright, so let's see how this works actually. Do I have any... I didn't bring any oxygen with me, so I'm going to have to run inside and get some oxygen really quick, but show you what it looks like right now. So right now, it would be really nice if we could pan the camera, but it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, but right now that's the basics for the ship. What I am going to do is lay this thing flat so I can continue working on it. And it's going to be probably about 4 times as long. Now I'm getting ready to start working on the cargo area, so I do need to do some more building. So we're going to call this episode here. I know it was a bit of a short one. I apologize for that, but I do need to get some more things done as far as resource gathering is concerned, and I really don't want to keep doing cuts for you. And this way, when we come back, I'll do probably do a time lapse of the actual build. But I do want to have all the resources ready before I do that. Mainly because of the fact that, well, you know, time lapsing, even resource collecting and building, is just not fun for y'all. So I'm going to take off. I hope you all have a fantastic week. The Tuesday is hopefully shaping up for a good day for everybody, and I am about to asphyxiate myself. We're going to go run in. Let's go in here and not die of asphyxiation. That's a horrible, horrible way to die. Okay. So yeah, thanks everybody for stopping in today. I do want to thank everybody who have been leaving comments, the folks that have been hitting that like button. It all helps, you know. And if you are enjoying the content, please do consider hitting that like button on the way out. Not only does it help the channel to grow, but it lets me know that you're enjoying the content. And I do appreciate it. The other thing that you can do is, if you're really enjoying the content, is share it with somebody you think would also share your enjoyment of it. If nothing else, it gives you guys something to talk about around the water cooler tomorrow. So, with all that said, thank you all sincerely. I do appreciate it. And as the channel continues to grow, I hope to be able to do more things with the community at large. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you again for stopping in. And as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.